How's everybody doing? Oh wow, my webcam is blown the heck out. I moved my desk around a little bit and still trying to figure things out, but how's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. We are just getting rolling today. Today is going to be the last stream of Everwake for this cycle. Hey Joanne, thank you for being here. Megan as well. Let me show you what's going on. Wow, my webcam is like outrageously blown out. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. It's like you almost can't even see my face. Lord have mercy. Properties. I might need to get like a diffuser for my window. Let's see. Configure video. Turn down the brightness a little bit. That will have to do for now. It will work. Anyways, hey May, welcome to the stream. Nicholas Crawford, yes, you finally caught the start. Indeed you did. We are just getting rolling. So, what I've been up to, things are very under construction right now in the clock tower, but I've been working on a storage upgrade. A big storage upgrade. Now, to be honest, the plan was for this to already be done by today's stream. However, I have discovered that these guys are not nearly as simple as you would think. I don't even want to get into the ridiculous amount of issues I have had with these dudes, but I ended up just following a tutorial. These guys, it's really supposed to be pretty simple, right? You put an item in a chest, the copper golems check if that item's in a chest when they're trying to drop off an item. And if it is, they will keep stacking it. If it's not, they'll move on to the next. If they find an empty chest, they put it in there. Fairly simple, right? That's about all there is to it. They pull items from the copper chest, put them in these chests. And so you'd think it'd be easy. It took me about 12 hours to get this stupid system working. So, the good news is it is working. It's kind of slow, but we have gotten all of the items sorted into it. Right, so we actually don't have a lot of woods right now. They seem to be primarily going into the bottom chests, but it is working. It had to run in an AFK almost the entire night for everything to get in here, but it has sorted it all. I'm still not sure about this, right? I left some gaps with the idea that it'd be double layered. Anyway, the bottom is supposed to be the filter items and the top is the actual sorted items. I had this kind of paced out that way so we could fill in the gaps later. Like there's some here that are missing, but I don't know. It does really irk me having it look this way. It looks messy. But like for farming and such, you can see it's working. So it took a while to get it working, but it is working. So what we're going to be doing on today's stream is just cleaning up this mess. We're going to be actually making this all finished. I want to put move our workstations up there into a kind of room back here with a super smelter. Just a general upgrade. So I'm thinking one thing I'm going to have Viking do is I might have him clean up and change up our lobby area to make it so it's not, because right, we're not going to have our workshop area here anymore. It's going to be down there. So I don't know what we're going to do with this space, but I think maybe it's Viking's turn to have an impact on the house, you know? But in the meantime, let's get to cleaning up. Evil Cossack, good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. I know copper golems can be good and bad. Yeah, they're like great, but they're not all there yet. You know, they still need a little bit of tweaking. The 10 chest limitation is really what screwed me. So what really tended to break so often with these things, right? So they can check a total of 10 chests. So this is set up so they'll check these 9. And then once they've checked those, if the item they're trying to filter is not in any of those, then they will get to their 10th chest, which is this one. This chest connects and filters things right into a copper chest for the next copper golem. So on and so forth, all the way around. And then these chests on this wall, these are just overflow chests. My one problem that I haven't figured out how I want to deal with But the one problem I am running into that's driving me a little bit nuts is it kind of fills up bottom, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. The hoppers, though, when the chest gets full, right? So that chest full, they catch some of the overflow items, which means if we want these items specifically, we're gonna have to like run around to the back here and actually pull them out of the hoppers. Just really inconvenient. The like more obvious solution would be to just periodically empty some items out of all the chests and spread them out, but that's kind of a hassle. I feel like there's got to be a better way to do that. So I don't know. I really don't. But we can figure that out while we finish building things up. So okay, my copper supply. Good, I should have enough for this. What do we think? Like, do I still have any copper stairs? Okay, let me go up to my stone cutter. So what do we like better, you think? Some crown molding? Kind of like this? I'll just do a good corner so we can take a good look at it. Something like that. Or no crown molding, just solid up to the ceiling. What's better? I'll fully block out the corner so you can just look. Versus. I'm really not sure, honestly. I'm not sure what I like more. One thing that would be good, the noise is a real negative of this system, but for like the copper golems, there's so many of them that it's quite loud. We could get a bunch of silence name tags and silence all of them so that they're quieter. You'll still hear them open the chest, but you won't hear them, which could be worthwhile. But I don't think that makes a lot of sense to do until we update Everwake to the most recent drop that actually has a bunch of, like it has a crafting recipe for name tags. The crown molding looks good. People are liking the stairs. Okay, I don't know. I agree. I just I was surprised that I liked this as much as I did, but I do agree. I think the stairs is better. So let's recoup some of this copper. That is going to be annoying to get to, isn't it? Oh, sick. Are you wearing a sequined shirt? No, I am not. This is just has a very tight pattern on it. Just little white stripes on a black shirt. I'm not that cool. Yeah, well, there is a lot. You mentioned, Jennifer, there's a lot to talk about. There kind of is, right? Oh my gosh. For UHCG fans, if you've seen Looney's most recent episode, oh my god. Absolutely nuts. Now, again, what happened in this last episode is the bulk of things I kind of knew were coming, but not, it's not like everything, so I still have to be a little bit careful with what I say and such, but, it did not go entirely as I expected it to. Okay, I might have to cut stream a little bit earlier than initially planned, but we're good. So I will have to be going to 2:30-ish. Okay. Time. Schedule is kind of crazy right now. No judgment. I was gonna be impressed. Oh, no judging. No judging here. Let's see. Not really my vibe, but much respect to anybody who wants to wear a sequined shirt. Okay, I might be a few shy. Do I bite the bullet and go ahead and remove this? Okay, we'll leave the barrels for now. Just because they have a bunch of stuff in them. Pale oak, I think, is what we have the most of at the moment. Okay, looks like stream will be going until about 2:30. 2:30 my time, aka about 2 hours and 20 more minutes, roughly. It's so lovely that all the previous gens lift each other up to support the future. Really, that is the secret sauce of UHCG. Like, yeah, it doesn't work if everybody, or at least it doesn't work as well if everybody just kind of does their own thing. Like, people need to kind of work together to provide each generation something new to attach to, right? I mean, I kind of like how he put it. For the world to move forward, someone needed to be a villain. I mean, there's some truth to that, right? Because the biggest problem UHCG is facing right now is the Minecraft story is done. The challenge is done. The Ender Dragon's defeated. The Wither's defeated. Like, the game is finished for the most part. There's still things to do, but there's no main story with the game anymore. So now the main story has to be the players. And in order for there to be a good story, there needs to be conflict. So what makes good conflict? A villain, right? So Looney is taking one for the team, and honestly, I really respect it, because it's something UHC really needs. I can't speak today. UHCG needs. Yeah, Looney is taking the story off the rails. The one thing I do understand some people not liking is this does take UHCG off the deep end a little bit, straight into full-on roleplay. Like, I think since my time, I wrote a line that was kind of firmly in the middle of basing it on like real, genuine gameplay and also story making. It's hard to explain, but like, Looney is now at a point where he is fully just writing storyline, forcing a storyline, which is, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But it is a different flavor to how it has been in different eras previously, different generations. So I can see why some people would not like that. I do think, however, like, again, somebody has to be the villain, and Looney's not actually a villain, you know, he's not a bad person. So like, to a degree, I think it's okay. I think there is a careful balance there, that you don't roleplay too hard and go completely nuts. But I think he's been riding the line pretty well. I really like the way he's done it. I've known for a while that he intended to go kind of a villain route. I just didn't really, and I still don't fully know what that entails. The declaring himself king thing, that was completely out of left field for me. I did not know was going to happen. So I found that super interesting. More unstable universe, scripted Minecraft, what makes a great story. Indeed. What? Looney isn't a villain? I know, shocking. I'm tearing these out because I actually have been planning to repurpose these for the corners down here. Fill in those corner sections. Actually, I might leave those just because they're part of the staircase. Hey, good afternoon, Naomi. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're kind of just getting rolling. We just upgraded the storage system in the clock tower in Everwake. So what we're doing now is kind of just cleaning everything up, right? The actual machine is there now. We're just making things look good. And this might honestly not take quite as long as I was thinking. Although I do want to work on some of the workshop area as well. Go beyond just like the storage itself. Where did that go up to? Actually, okay, no, it's fine. Even you said it though, each generation can create, preserve, or destroy what they feel like because it's their world to do that. Well, that's true. That's 100% true. But we are thoroughly at a point now in UHCG's lifespan where people feel the weight of how long and how much time has been put into this project. Like, it's a 4-year-old world. You don't see a lot of projects that have lasted quite that long. Don't get me wrong, they definitely exist, but it is a well-aged project, so there is more pressure for each generation to not necessarily conform, but to honor the norms and work that has come before. So, not that there should be, like, it's important that people like go in the direction they want to. It's not bad that Looney's doing something different, and it's bold, it's brave, and that's good. Like, everything Looney is doing right now is the right thing. Yeah, even if it's like brutal, it's necessary. It's good for the series. It's medicine. Oh, nice. All is good. Thanks for asking. Excited to see what's happening today. Imagine if Looney summons the other generations just to mace them and do an Avatar out of Avatar cutoff story. That would be interesting. That would be very, very interesting. I'll put it this way. I haven't heard any requests or anything for my attendance, so I know like a couple things Looney's working on, but nothing in great detail, and certainly nothing I would share. I don't need any of this. I mean, I could buy more wood, but I also can just grow it and not waste emeralds. Bucket of tropical fish, vaguely tempting. All right, get out of my canyon, out of my valley. Oh. Honor the past, but don't get bogged down by it. Yeah, that's very true. All right. One thing we definitely need to figure out today is stairs. So I was thinking of doing kind of a spiraling staircase. I'm not sure it is as good of an idea as I initially thought it was, but maybe we start kind of filling things in and see how it goes. Because I want to make sure there's enough space down here for me to do some stuff. Okay, I need more pale. Did you find Viking's secret project? We were told not to give any hints. No, I know. So what I know about that is that he was busy last month. I figured out some things. I'm not sure how related they are. Obviously, I've seen the key. Never figured out its use. So, I don't know. Do not spoil it. You will be banned from the chat if you spoil it. But, yes, I have not found anything. I have looked a bit, but no such luck. Let's see. Oh, Pale Oak is still downstairs. Yep, still. I went upstairs for storage. Let's see. Still haven't gotten reused to everything. For a campfire moment, one thing he might want to consider is that he does it in his, quote, dying breaths. If he's not sure if he wants to do one, but that would be a great way to join the ghosts of Jen's past. I have thought, I was like, man, the way things are going, Looney could properly pull off like the Force Ghost celebration moment at the end of the original OG Star Wars trilogy. Because, you know, we totally have, like, for all intents and purposes, Force Ghosts with UHCG. To have Looney be like the redeemed Force Ghost who was the villain. That would be very funny. I don't know or at all if he has any sort of plan to do something like that, but it would be quite enjoyable if he did. Would be good for the anniversary coming up, right? Isn't the 5-year anniversary is not too far off, is it? Oh, speaking of UHCG, there's the UHCG music. Okay, I think that is evenly sized. So I want to move this, and I want to move this downstairs. And leave this as kind of a big empty room for Viking to do something with. What, I don't know, but that's his to figure out. Probably pale oak stairs would be good. Do we have any pale oak stairs already? Pale oak stairs, excellent. Is that tall enough? It is. About 1/3 of the beats, if I remember right. Oh, so can I ask? I haven't heard anything. Did the beats get close? Yeah, so it went wrong in a few important areas, but yeah, we ended up getting a little over 50,000 beats. So, I mean, still a lot of beats for 3 days, but it was not the goal. We definitely fell short. So rip, but who knows? There may be another attempt in the future. I haven't gotten the video done yet. Oh yeah, I don't know why the VOD is broke. I don't know. I have the full thing recorded without my face cam, but the VOD, for some reason, I think it's because it was so long, it kind of broke YouTube. So, I don't know. Not even I'm able to watch the VOD actually on YouTube. It's just been stuck, like, quote-unquote, processing for ever since. Oh yeah, Boat Cult 1. I believe the final total for the boat tower was 41 blocks tall, which means like 70. I think it was like 70-something boats. So definitely crazy work on that. Okay. How do I feel about this? I just realized I did it on opposite sides. Do I like that though? No, not really. This was just a mistake that does not pay dividends, unfortunately. Let's... Have I started the tower yet? Oh, you mean have I like started working on the temple yet? No. Not yet. That's going to be a next cycle thing, assuming I have time. It will get done. I would have done it this month, but, you know, family stuff definitely threw a wrench in things. But things are getting back on track now. I should be live again on Thursday. That's either going to be my last day of Everwake, or it will be the last Everwake stream of the cycle. I'm not sure. I think I'm actually going to be done pretty soon. I'm just trying to... Viking did give me a few extra days just to finish things up, because I had so much of my time lost to dealing with the family stuff. But, yeah. Stuff and things. Brain, no work. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. But I'm not sure what I'm going to stream. I'm not sure what I'm going to stream if Everwake ends. I've had a few things I've been thinking about starting. Or if Everwake ends on Thursday. What I'm trying to say is I'm not sure what I will stream on Thursday if I go ahead and finish up with Everwake. I keep going that I want to create a hardcore world. I really do. I know it's the most overdone thing, but here's the thing, guys. I haven't had my own from scratch hardcore world like ever. I've never done that. I have played hardcore. UHCG was hardcore. I've done a few other little hardcore things, but I've never like done a hardcore world, if that makes sense. I've been playing Minecraft since alpha and I've never done that. To be honest, I haven't even had like my own just plain survival world in over a decade. It's been super, super long. So I kind of do just have that desire to do that. There's like some weird, because of that, there's some weird gaps in my Minecraft knowledge. Like I didn't make an iron farm until, and my first iron farm ever was recent. I have only fought the Wither probably 6 to 12, half a full dozen times in my life. Lots and lots of stuff I've just never done. I would really like to. I just need to know whether people will actually watch it. That's really the big thing. Because it is a big commitment, but at the very least it could be a good stream thing. Okay. So, yeah, the stairs look good. Do I want to do anything on the sides or anything just to make it a little more... What do we think? Do we like the stairs like this or do they need something? Well, I am thinking about putting like some basic workstations in the middle, so we could wrap that around. Like, we do something kind of in this area. What do we want to do here? You know, I will watch it. Appreciate y'all saying. I'm glad to hear some support on it. I would really like to. I just know that if I'm gonna like do it, I want to like really do it. So I don't know yet. I have 2 videos I have to edit. Put some chains from the stairs. Oh, interesting idea. Well, the problem is the chains won't really align right. Hold on, I should still have some chains somewhere. Where are those chains? Just not sure. There were chains in the hoppers. Oh. Well, I got chains. What about, This is tricky. Don't hate it. Yeah. I'm trying to imagine it. Okay, hold on. That would need to be. We could. I do think we're onto something with this copper outline at the top. Actually. Maybe we're just onto something like this. Maybe put some stairs on the outside. Match the crown molding. I do think that is an improvement. Chains would look better surrounding the front of the stairs, not behind it. No to the copper? Not liking the copper? Really? We don't like this? I feel like that's an improvement. Chandelier. But I want to put some workstations in the middle here, probably. I'm not sure. I think we do ditch this. Oh, gosh. The no to the copper was when it was just a few. I like it now. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Maybe something like that. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's bringing it together. Okay, I can live with that now. The only thing that's bothering me is just a little bit claustrophobic. And then maybe just probably like this, right? This would look good if I just Yep, I think so. I think it's good enough for me. As far as the hardcore world, I'd say do it. I watch a lot of hardcore worlds. Some have lasted for years. You're a great builder and storyteller. It's good. I'm down for it. So one of the reasons I would want to make videos on it, I'm just not sure. It's tricky right now because Everwake is a long-term project. A hardcore world could be a long-term project. I think if I did a hardcore world, it would have to be something that I kind of come back to on and off, like take breaks from, which I'm not a huge fan of doing, but I think I can do that and it would be okay. Because having like Everwake and a hardcore world, and I have all these series that you have to just keep grinding at all the time in order to maintain interest in them, is tough. And it's been hard enough, frankly, to keep Everwake relevant at all. Like it's not doing great performance-wise these days, which is like, okay, it is what it is. But I don't want to end up with having two projects that I am committed to, that are both like very hard to keep my channel growing with, you know? Like basically have two series that are bogging down my growth. I mean, I hate to put it that way, but there is some truth that Everwake is probably not doing great for my channel at this point, but I think it's important to have content like this, even if it's not performing well. It's important to have like soulful content on your channel, because yes, I'm not getting the most views out of this, but what am I getting? I'm getting people like y'all who are actually enjoying and know me, and like, for lack of a better term, you know, my brand. I think that is just as important as like setting yourself up for algorithmic growth in a platform like this. But you need both, is the thing. You do need both in order to have a successful channel, a growing channel. You need algorithmic growth and you need a growing fan base. And I'm worried that a hardcore world would throw me too far into the soulful content and not enough into the algorithmic side. It's not a no at all. I'm just not sure yet. Okay, I think these are just moved here. Yeah, let's continue tearing stuff down up here real quick. Just get this kind of out of the way, and then we can start working on super smelter and such. Probably ideal to use the silk touch there. Here, let's dump some more stuff. I love the streams, they are great. Even being able to watch a VOD from Twitch if I've missed a stream is nice to catch up. Yeah, well, thank you. And the thing is, there's like, the people watching right now are kind of the survivorship bias. You know, have y'all seen that classic World War II plane meme where it's like a picture of an old plane that has tons of bullet holes in it? The story behind that is, you know, these plans, the Allies were trying to armor up their planes better to survive getting shot at from other planes, from anti-aircraft guns, that kind of thing. And so they looked and studied at all of the planes that landed and looked where the bullet holes were on them. And the places that were getting shot most, they're like, let's reinforce that. And then somebody comes along and is like, wait a minute, you have that backwards. Because while you think you should armor the spots that are getting shot the most, actually, you should be armoring where the planes aren't getting shot the most, because these are the planes that returned home. Which means the spots that they aren't getting shot are actually the most important parts, the parts that mean the plane won't be able to make it home. Whereas the ones that land and where they've been shot, those are apparently not that important because they didn't cause the plane to go down. So it's the kind of the same thing here with a stream, right? Like, y'all's opinions are great. Oh, hey, thank you. Brilliana, thank you for resubbing for 6 months. Highly appreciated. But that's what I'm trying to say is, like, I obviously do value y'all's opinions, but right now you are the bullet holes that have made it on the return to ship, right? You like what I'm doing right now, but I have to pay attention to the droves of people that have left because they have not stuck around, and they're not going to tell me why. Not to be like a Debbie Downer, but this is just part of the job, you know? It's not to be like, oh, we gotta get the numbers up, but that is part of the job, so we gotta get the numbers up. Great analogy. Is there a way of finding out the type of videos that are being received well? Yeah, well, I mean, for starters, I can just look at my channel and say which videos got the most views, do more of that. I can also look across YouTube and see what's doing well in other places, right? But to be honest right now, there's not a lot of right answers in the Minecraft space. Minecraft as a whole is not in decline, but there's just not a lot of stuff that's got people watching Minecraft a lot right now. So kind of no matter what, unless you have just the perfect video, you're not going to be doing super, super well. It's kind of complicated. Basically, YouTube is one of the most inconsistent jobs you can have, because it doesn't matter who you are or what you do, your channel is gonna go in. If you do it long enough, you're gonna see waves of success. Consistent success is a very, very, very rare thing on YouTube. What happens is you go for a while, you build up a fan base, a small but dedicated fan base to what you're doing. And then every so often you're experimenting with other videos as you go, right? And every so often one of those videos will do really, really well. And that will make that will tell you, the creator, to go make a bunch more of related content to that stuff, and you'll have a golden age. You'll bring in tons of new subs, tons of money, tons of viewer activity, and you have to maximize the heck out of that, because eventually it is full on entropy. Eventually it will die off again, and then you'll be basically left with what you managed to get during that golden age, then you go back to cultivating, growing, and making that audience stronger while you're in a low point, until it happens again and you do something else that gets a big wave of attention. You maximize the heck out of that, and then you cultivate and try to preserve what you have until the next wave, if that makes sense. Yeah, Minecraft is in a weird spot. I think the Minecraft content space is going to be kind of cold up until we get another big update. I think Mojang kind of needs to do something big and interesting, like an end update, deep dark update, whatever it is, something big and meaningful. And until there's something new and interesting to that makes people go, I want to watch a YouTube video on this to understand it, I think Minecraft is going to be just kind of in that spot for a while. Like, if you think about it, Minecraft was in a pretty major decline right up until Caves and Cliffs. Like, tons of old big name Minecraft creators ended up having to retire or whatever from like 2015 through 2017. Just views fell off a cliff for 99% of Minecraft creators, and most of them did not survive it. Like, probably half of the professional creators in 2014 or 2015 were gone by 2017. Just views fell off a cliff. And then Caves and Cliffs came out. Now, yes, Caves and Cliffs, an absolute mess for Mojang, but it saved Minecraft. If you go back and you look at how things performed during that time, Minecraft absolutely exploded from the deep dark, from the expanded cave biomes, from all that. So you give us something like an end update, another update, you know, the big updates that give people something really new and big and fresh to explore and mess with, and people will come back to the game in droves, and you'll have tons of people watching videos about it. So that's what Minecraft kind of needs right now. And I'd be hard pressed to believe Mojang doesn't know that. So I'm not sure why they haven't done it, because honestly, the game's kind of needed it for a couple of years. But I have a feeling, I've heard one train of thought is that they're doing so much updating to the tooling and technical side of the game that basically they've been in a multi-year development cycle where they're just kind of feeding us a little bit to keep from going completely quiet, while they quietly do a ton of overhauling to the tech to make it ready for bigger updates in the future, make it easier to produce big updates. Because that was one of the big issues with Caves and Cliffs, is, to quote what they said recently, it felt like they were trying, this is not a direct quote, but it's close. It's like they were trying to carve a Roman statue with caveman tools. Like they just didn't have the tooling needed to make the update as efficiently as they needed to get the amount of work. Which you can have your opinions about that. I personally do hear that and kind of go, like, why don't you have that? But you know, for better or worse, they don't. And so it's good that they are focusing on that. And I feel like the way Minecraft is, you know, it's been around for so long at this point that as long as it doesn't go underwater and stop making money, it too will come in waves. You know, they'll do something really big and exciting in a year or two, a couple years, who knows how long it'll be. And when that happens, the game will get a bunch of new players again. And then we'll see the same thing where the game will slowly die off again for a few years. And then Mojang will do it again. And we'll just kind of do this for a long time. Now, I think it'll be a little bit like World of Warcraft in that area, where it may not always see the relevance that it's had at its peaks, but it has had periods where the game has absolutely popped the heck off, even in the last like decade. So I see that kind of happening again with Minecraft. What do I think of sulfur cubes? I like them. It's kind of like, I've been feeling that the same way about a lot of the updates recently. It's like, I like what you're doing. I like this feature. I am upset that this is the only, that you're making this 95% of what is in the next update, right? Like, the last 6 months of development has equated to, let's see, one biome, like three blocks, like 2 items, and a new mob and a bunch of new models. Like, yes, it's something, but this is a multi-million-dollar studio. I do see why people complain about the size of updates. And I'm not a really negative, down on Mojang kind of person. I really do try not to fall into that mentality, but you do have to sometimes. You have to look at what's going on and go, how much can you really buy the reasons they excuse? You know? I do and I don't. I know for a fact that they can do better, that better is possible. I don't however know if they have good reasons for not doing better, whether it is Microsoft holding them back, whether they don't make as much money as we assume they do and probably should be making, but I don't know. I just don't. After the next update to the server, Viking gets an only red challenge. Heck yeah. But yeah, just to be clear, like, I do like the sulfur cube. I think it's a good thing. Definitely like the update. Just need Minecraft to get more stuff. more stuff to get people actually interested in like diving into the game again, rather than spending an hour looking at the new thing and then not playing it again for 4 months. I don't get the sulfur cubes personally. I like the cave update though. Yeah, like the sulfur cubes will be great for a very specific niche group of survival players who want like to make mini games and such. Like Hermitcraft's gonna have a great time with it. I'm sure they'll do something great. They'll make some epic sport out of it, and it will be sick. For 95% of the rest of the player base, though, yeah, it's cool. Okay. So, what did I need to do next? Right, I wanted doors. Go doors would be fine. Do I want to do anything with the wall? I probably do want to make the walls something interesting. How about a little bit of copper? And then just some dark oak. Ah. It's messy. We get some lanterns. We can make some lanterns. Would you try to make a mini game? I would if I had the right context for it. I'm not sure how much it makes sense on like Everwake. Because really, it would just be like a competition for a high score between me and Viking, and I think some people would like that, but I think it would have the potential to drag on a lot in videos and not be that entertaining. So now, if I was on like SBK or something like that, absolutely, that makes tons of sense, but single player worlds, not as much. It's not like a never thing, it's just very, very picky about the occasion kind of thing. Is this enough light? Let's get rid of all the torches. Honestly, it feels dim. Yeah, we need some more light in here somewhere. Kind of need it right here in the middle. Few more than that. Need something in between the stairs on the ceiling. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure I love that, but I think I can live with it. Oh my gosh, I'm still 2 lanterns short for evenness. Let's see. It was 2 lanterns, wasn't it? Dang it. Do some glowstone on the ceiling. Oh, I guess that would have worked, or even sea lanterns, honestly. You know, that's honestly a good idea through here. Let's do sea lanterns. What about we get rid of you, get rid of you, and you, and you. Maybe? I can't tell. What do you think? I don't think glowstone is quite the right color palette. I'm not loving right here. It feels not squared off. Okay, here's what we do. I would like it. I wish I could make those things make like a curve. I feel like there is a way to do that. I just don't know what it is. Can you make some hanging plants in the middle? I'm probably gonna put some workstation. Well, maybe I'm not gonna do workstations in here. I don't know if it works as well as I want. I could do something in the floor like right here. Still trying to figure out. So above all else, I want this room to be practical, right? So if I have all my storage, I'm gonna want my workstations nearby. Like I can have enchanting and such back here, and have smelting back here, but I feel like I want my workbenches in here. And I'm trying to figure out what's gonna be the best way to do that elegantly. I actually almost don't mind having a little platform, like a little work table here, but I feel like I need one here as well or something if I do that. They blend too much? I think it's okay if they blend. I think I almost would rather they blend. Frog lights would be great, but they're way too expensive for right now. Especially with how much time I have. Honestly, I don't have time to go on a whole side quest for that, but I would like to get frog lights. I suppose if I wanted to do an alternative lighting, I could put some stuff like under the rim here and then put a layer of carpet. Might poor inventory. Okay, I'm not loving the center hanging ones. The more I'm looking at it, the busier it looks. Honestly, I might leave it on the sides. No. Okay. This is an awkward room to do interiors on. It's just usually interiors involves decorating the walls, and that's kind of the one part here we're not decorating. Viking do frog lights, that'd be amazing. I might have honestly given him enough to do this month already. I do have a little surprise coming y'all's way as far as storytelling. Nothing too big, but something fun. That will be for Viking to discover. Oh, hold on. What if... how's that? Do, 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 do. I'm really struggling with some of this design. I know we kind of had settled on this, but further I get into it, the more I'm not sure I'm feeling it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know what to do. Where would that be in blue? Yes, this is what we need. That's not the trapdoor I was thinking it was, but... okay, I didn't make enough. Did I just not grab enough? Okay, I didn't grab enough. Stairs need anchoring. It's true. Ah, I still didn't grab enough. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I definitely like that. I think that looks way better. And then what if... no, because these slabs look good. Yeah, I do feel like something on the backside is not quite right. No. That looks dumb, doesn't it? Oxidized copper trapdoors. You mean instead of these? Maybe. I kind of like that, to be honest. Carpet path to enchantment room. That's one of those tensile tables, yeah. Okay, here's a wacky idea that we could try. Okay, then I can take some of my work tables, do like no. But I think we are kind of onto something here. So what if... Table saw looks so weird. Yeah, I know. Trying to make this feel more like a desk almost. Like if these feel like workbenches built into the back of the stairs, then we're kind of then maybe we're in business. Okay, I've got to do something about the inventory situation. Okay, hold on. That might be a problem. What Catco Comics said, the stairs are sawing themselves. The table looks so weird. I think lower the tables and give them breathing space above. Yeah, I think I agree. Still not sure about the placement of the table saw, to be honest. What if... keep doing that. I'm worried it's too subtle. I didn't expect this to be as hard as it is. I know I'm totally zoned out and not very conversational, but like, obviously we kind of got to figure this out. This is trickier than I thought it would be. Can you not place the saw on the ground? I can, but it's like really far in there, right? Yeah, see, so if I kind of wanted to make that work, the best I could do is like that. No. Put a barrel next to the loom instead of the saw, but then where's the saw go? You know? Like, the saw is one of the blocks you end up using the most in a workshop, so it's definitely got to be there. I could put a barrel... Is there any way to turn this? Can I get that to turn? Doesn't seem so. Okay, there we go. I mean, that's not bad, but then I need something on this side to balance it out. Slabs instead of stairs. I could do that. I'm still just not sure it works right, to be honest. My viewer retention rate is a joke. Huh. There's no other stations I need to place. Oh, there is. Oh, okay. There's a smithing table. Interesting. So I put the smithing table. I am maybe on board with the idea of doing actually, it's almost better without it. I think that's kind of okay, isn't it? What do you think? We could, where did my lanterns go? I know I took off a bunch of the lanterns. Did I not pick them up? The only thing is I'd like to... Maybe I just put another, saw. Oh my gosh. It's like so many things to look at. Yeah, the system is not perfect, I will say. I do have maybe a few too many things going into just miscellaneous storage. But we do have a few extra categories here we can sort out later. Can I fix the one block that is stairs, huh? One block on the stairs. What are we talking about? Am I missing a block somewhere? Oh, that's true. A brewing stand. Brewing stand could be really good. So what if... Getting real lost in the sauce here on a random detail, but like, I kind of want to get this right. Yeah, that's looking good. And then if we go over to brewing, to you. Yeah. Oh, that works. Let's go. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You said look up. I don't. Ah, I see it. Thank you. Wow, I'm not sure how I missed that, actually. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I see I triggered some of you by not noticing that. just gonna do one more quick experiment. There. Maybe even there. Ah. No, no. I think I do prefer this a little bit thicker. Well, shoot. Now that almost could be if I put trapdoors over it. We did the same thing over here. More trapdoors. There's spinach stuck in your teeth. I'm not sure what the reference is, but let's see. All right, this might be bordering on a less is more situation, but I think that works. What do you guys think? Yeah. Cool, and it's fairly well illuminated. Now, granted, we also have shaders on, which always makes it look way darker indoors. Person is trying to set off everyone with anxiety. Let's see. So if we just go maybe like that, take some trapdoors. Just got to get the detailing right. Yeah, I think that's working. Trying to figure out where the lantern should go in here. It's here for now, I guess. Move the flower pot to the middle barrel. Oh, these will be going as soon as I get the enchantment setup moved. Oh, do a path that leads from the front of the stairs between them to and to the back room. I think that gets too busy. If we add a path through there. Flower pot is off, but yeah, the flower pot is there temporarily. This is just a dump pile right now. Okay, so what we want back here is a super smelter and an enchanting setup. So what would be the best way to do this? Doesn't need to be a big super smelter. We don't need anything that fancy. Definitely want to take these out one more layer. Although, if I remember correctly, I'm actually right on the edge of the river through there. So we've gone about as far back as we can go. Is there a carpet or something that looks very similar to the flooring? I mean, there is. I haven't put in flooring through here yet either. Who's to say this won't continue? I think there's a lot of busyness happening upwards, so having a nice plain floor keeps it looking good in here. almost out of quartz. Okay, I'll leave it. Indoor waterfall. How thin is this? Okay, I think that's probably about as far as we need to go. Well, shoot, in this kind of space, I'm not sure there really is room for a super smelter. Let's see how much room we have to work with. Yeah, that's about as far as we go. Waterfall in the back room. I realize what you're saying now. 6. Can you not use free cam to see how far it goes? I can. I try not to use it through the ground. I technically could. That's probably on the lines of what I would allow, but if I don't need to, then I try to avoid it. I don't really feel like I need to because I kind of know that this means it's the floor bed and such, so. Yep, just lost some light. Just about out of copper. Do a glass wall so you can see the water. I don't think it would quite work because like we're just like right into the river here is where we're at. So yeah, we're like right under the bridge. Not a great guess. It could be. Well, so we are going to turn this back wall into a smelter anyway, so it'll be in the way. Right. Hey Neon, I'm going to miss this series. The series isn't over. This is the final of this cycle. AKA Viking gets the world back. Don't you worry, Everwake's not going anywhere. Don't you worry. Okay, I think I need a lot more hoppers for a super smelter. We'll keep the chests. Get rid of some of this cobblestone because we have way too much of it. Probably don't need the silk touch pick anymore. Be okay without the shears. Can't wait for crystals to be easily renewable and hightail. Base making as a whole is already getting a big upgrade in 2 days. Yeah, yeah, I did see about that big update. Yeah, that will be very nice. Probably mine up the floor in here too. Okay, but let me grab the hoppers. That's not gonna be enough hoppers. The announcements are wild. They just dropped a modding grants program. Oh, I didn't see that. I saw that they had a big mod jam happening, but I didn't see that. Shoot, I haven't built a super smelter in a while. I gotta make sure I remember how to do this. Okay, so we get Is this actually tall enough? This might not be tall enough for a super smelter. Let me look up a super smelter. Minecraft super smelter. Yeah, this isn't quite tall enough, so we're actually gonna have to adjust the height of this a little bit. It is strong in the chat. Yeah, we're talking people saying the ADHD is strong. Yeah, a little bit, Part of it is I'm thinking about what I've got going on the rest of my day, because as soon as stream is done, which it will be done in about an hour here, I have to get up and get running, because I will be doing a little bit of traveling, going to a important place for the family in honor of my father-in-law. It is actually my father-in-law's birthday today. He would have been 63, I believe. 62. Anyway, so we're going to his normal birthday spot, which is a couple hours away. Let's see. I think I need to go get some more quartz. Okay, to the nether, just for a few. Always need more quartz. Thank y'all for the, well, not my birthday, but appreciate it. Yeah, just how it goes. Share your inspired creation in Neon's Discord. Yes, please. All right. Where could we grab some quartz real quick? That freak anybody out? Jumping off the ladder straight into the lava? Okay. Soul Sand Valley's not going to do us any favors. Man, I don't think I've been this busy since the Ether days. Yeah, we were very busy back then. All right. Yeah, you tried. It's funny to me that Americans just casually drive several hours to go to a restaurant. It's not normal to go several hours for a restaurant. Some do. We do it every so often as like a special occasion thing. But especially with the way gas prices are right now. Yeah, no, it's definitely a special occasion thing. I would say the furthest people would like I would say the majority of people, the furthest they would go in the US for a restaurant, maybe like an hour. An hour is like the max. But yeah, I mean, we will travel pretty far on the reg for some things. I think specifically for a restaurant, unless it's like a nice restaurant, wouldn't be more than an hour. I miss pulling all-nighters multiple times a week to playtest the data pack. Dude, the data pack, we really did go crazy with Ethra. I would still love to see a hightail version of it at some point. Not quite there yet. I want the game to have a little more time in the oven before committing to projects like that. Still haven't even made a hightail video because it just is, it's not quite ready for the content ecosystem yet, which I think you can tell by the amount of videos that have come out about it. They came out and then they stopped coming out, and it's because it's not like Minecraft where it's easily adjusted for you to make a story out of it. It's kind of like if you have to put a ton of work in to tell any other story than the basic story of the gameplay. So needs a bit more time in the oven. It'll get there for sure. It's definitely got the potential. It's just not quite there yet. It is the final week of this cycle, not of the whole series, just this cycle. Viking will be getting the world back, is what it means. Okay, that should be enough. How do I get back out of here? Which way did I come from? I'm a little bit turned around. I think it was from this way, right? Right or no right? This feels right, but if it's not, I'm going to be having to pull up screenshot for coordinates. Okay, come on. This has to be... Yeah. Excellent. Oh, shoot. Oops. Oh no, the hightail 2-week cycle. Yeah, kinda. We just recently moved and our favorite sushi place is an hour away. We don't go as often now, but it's so worth the drive, right? Yeah, like, we will sometimes go for a long distance to go to a restaurant on very rare occasions, but it's like a special thing. Oh. Yeah, I gotta do some work on the lighting, man. My face is so, like, shadowy on one side, blown out on the other. I'm gonna have to diffuse the light. Just for the heck of it, let's go down one more. And the inventory is full once again. Glazed it, hated the magma frogs, and then dipped within 2 weeks. No. I still love Hightail. It's just not ready for the content yet. But no, don't get me wrong. I'm still very much a Hightail enthusiast. Just I accept the game is not where it needs to be yet. And that is okay. No, this needs to be out one, actually. A little bit of a tight fit, but this will work. By the way, I missed the first part of the stream. Why is the front door blocked? Yeah, because I've been AFKing and such. Just want to make sure nothing wanders in. It's probably okay to open it now. The odds of mobs aren't particularly high. I just don't feel like getting surprised unpleasantly. Okay. Chest here. Yeah, we got to make a bunch more hoppers real quick. Probably isn't enough, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough. Just see how many we need. And then I believe I need a row on top as well, right? Yep. Okay, I need 4 more. Make a few just to have a few extra in storage. Let's see. Hi Code, what's your thoughts on Looney's last UHCG video? It's awesome. Obviously, as far as the Vengeance of Generations, the OG set, you know, like, I don't know what's gonna happen there. I hope it's good. I know, in case, you know, obviously in case anybody who wasn't paying enough attention, Netherite doesn't burn in lava, so the gear is not destroyed. It got picked up, which means he's doing something with it. I don't know what. I'm hoping it's something good, but I think it's good to get a villain arc. I think UHCG needs it. I think we're at a point where it is quite necessary, so it's good that it's happening. Let me keep the hoppers just in case I need them more than I remember. Let's see. Okay, I need some rails. And I need a few stairs. I know I'm kind of wandering back and forth. I'm just thinking things through and being ADHD, let's be honest. That's not enough. Oops. Nobody looked down there. That's spoilers. I knew that was going to happen at some point. Whoop, 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 whoop. Pay no attention. Nothing happened. Yes, the beetroot thing is over. Unfortunately, we did not succeed, but we sure did try. And maybe the real beats was the friends we made along the way. Maybe. There may be another attempt at some point, but yeah, we did not succeed. Oh man, am I gonna blast through all that quartz I just got again? Maybe we will transition to something other than quartz. What could we use instead? Flaming Moa's thoughts about the UHCG progression is he is kind of disconnected from the internet, to be honest. So I don't know how much he's even keeping up with it anymore. Bit of a shame, but wish him well. Glad he's happy doing what he's doing. Copper. Do I have any other types of copper I could use? Not a ton. Honestly, the copper grating would look good. Maybe we do the copper grating. It's kind of the right application for it. Oh, it's waxed. I don't actually think I want waxed for this. I think it'll be kind of fun to let it age naturally. Oops. Okay, so we need like a lot more than that. Did I guess I did. Oh, that's not enough. No, I'm running out of copper. Okay, I think I should have enough for this. Hey, look, and the part under there doesn't matter because you can't see it. Worst part is I definitely have enough grates for it. I'm just being lazy. Okay, fine, we'll do it. I would watch Ghosts react to UHCG episode video. I know Legs did that with the last episode, not the most recent one, but the one before that. It was very good. You should go check it out. Let's see. Let's... Now I need to figure out where those rails went. Powered. Perfect. And didn't I have a... Yeah, minecart with chests. Maybe this is just a powered rail situation. Maybe we don't need... Except for maybe the corners. Mind you, I've only ever made one of these. So this is another opportunity that is another opportunity for me to goof something ridiculously. We'll see if that happens. Yeah, probably just a little bit of wood will be fine. If anybody notices me making a mistake, please let me know because I probably won't catch it myself. So I put shoot, how does this work? Hello artist, welcome. The great Phantom Boat Tower. I am so this would be the fuel line, right? So how do I can't remember for the life of me. If I put you here, how do I make it so this starts moving as soon as it gets some items going into it? Like if I put some coal in here, when it detects it's filling up, isn't there an option? Shoot. Is it an activator rail? But I feel like activator rail just happens when a comparator. The comparator goes off when there's a cart. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta put away some of this copper. My poor inventory is driving me nuts now. A little bit of redstone. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm a very silly man. I don't know. I don't use that setup. Well, we're about to find out if it works. I've just made my inventory messier, but I have a feeling I will need the redstone, so. Oh shoot, the compactness of this is also kind of a problem, to be honest. If I break this, what happens? Yeah, that's not ideal. Comparators don't work through walls, I believe. Gonna lose my mind. All right, let's just dump some stuff in here for now. Let me have a look at the picture of the super smelter. How do they have that worked out? Oh, interesting. They don't even have it sloped. Yeah, that makes sense. You don't necessarily need the slope. That might actually be the right move, just for space conservation. But how do they... Or do they really not? Okay, they might just... Do they just let it run indefinitely? I guess they do. It's a bit odd to me. It's gonna be loud, but I guess that is how that tends to work. I know how to do this right. Okay, I figured it out. Okay. So what we do is we let it run so long as this chest has, or this hopper has items in it. Right, if I put you here, now I can put a comparator here. And that is going to be a little bit tricky, but will that connect? It does. And then I can put a torch. Wait, why is that powered? Okay, now it's powered because of that. Yeah, that's a little bit troublesome. That works. Oh no. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. I realize I am not talking to chat very much. I'm brain no work good today. Using all brain power to do the simplest redstone. So what if... No, well, maybe? What if I switch this for a slab? Go grab some slabs. I put converter there. Huh. It doesn't activate. Oh, because... Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing the problem. And this is a little bit tricky. Organizing stuff in IRL is so satisfying. Subtraction mood. What do you mean? I'm not able to go one more block, right? Oh, maybe I can. Okay, this does fix things. Or make things better, at least. Maybe. I go that. Oops. And you can power. Huh. Yeah, let's see. Shoot, how do I do this? It should not be this hard. That is turned on because this is a full block. So what if, once again, this is... Oh, but it needs to be a full block in order to turn... Urgh. Okay. Now, if I put an item in here, that turns on. Excellent. Okay. There we go. Took all the brain power. Every last little bit of my brain power. Twitch is debating if the boat cult ruined the beat challenge, and YouTube is debating if organization is important. No, I would not say the beat challenge ruined it, because ultimately... AFK bugs ruined it. Testing not going the way, like inadequate proper planning is what really ruined it. We may have done better if we hadn't been doing the boat cult as well, but no, I have learned my lesson to be very, very careful about making sure, particularly paid stuff, but generally any side quests don't interfere with the quality of the stream. Because it's fun right up until it's not, you know? So I try very hard to make sure that does not happen. Okay, what is the setup here? We can go ahead and... Oh, and actually, this side can just be on. It doesn't need anything fancy. Yeah. I wouldn't say ADHD ruined it. I would say not testing the farm and guaranteeing how much it needs. Because I could have expanded the farm in the plans a little bit better if I had realized. Okay, so as long as this chest... Oh, man. This is what I was worried about. Okay, how bad did that wreck my redstone? Not too bad. A little bit for sure, but... Now, I put you in there. Oh, whoops. Okay, it's driving me a little bit nuts not being able to get up and down this very easily. Oh my god, it's stuck in here. Okay, I gotta power this redstone. How am I gonna do that efficiently? Probably... Sure. And this should stop. Yes. Excellent. Now I just need to go and once again retrieve all the stuff. Oh my gosh. Killing me here. All right. So now the fun part is building it all over again on this right here. Let's see. I'm not informed on the UHCG stuff. Can someone give me a summary? So UHCG is an ultra hardcore world. Let's see. So which means you have no natural health regeneration. You can only heal with potion effects. So like getting golden apples, suspicious stew, regeneration potions, that kind of stuff. It was started so it's ultra hardcore, right? So you not only get the no health regen, but you die, it's hardcore. Now, unlike a normal hardcore world where you die, the world is gone. You die, but then you pass the world on to someone else. So you no longer own the world, but the world passes on to a new person every time its owner dies. It has been through... It's on its 6th generation. First was Flaming Moai, then was Quilby, then was Leon SBU, then was me, then was Lagundo, and now it is Looney. World is like 4 years old now. It's going very well. Yeah, so there's been a bunch of crazy stuff happening right now. There is a full playlist. If you look up UHC Generations, you will find a whole playlist that has everybody's episodes in order. It's very, very cool. It's definitely worth a watch. Suppose this one torch could actually power both of them. Ain't that fun? Okay, I'm gonna need you not to do that though. Stop being dumb. Maybe what we do is, oh, we do need that, and then maybe we put one here too. Why is it? Okay, I think this will still work, right? Oh my gosh. Something that can actually be smelted. There. No! Oh, that's obnoxious. Is there any way to fix that? I guess I could probably do a slab. There we go. Slab works. These instructions are so buns, I'm doomed. We need a water feature / waterfall in the boat temple. Oh, for sure. Naturally. Okay, the fact that none of those have... oh, it's because I've got it loaded up for... This is the fuel source. Whoops. I can put you guys in there. This should work, right? Sorta. It's a little bit annoying. Let's just do this, I tell you what. Even just to keep uniformity. Huh. Yeah, I actually guess this works. Okay. I just got my hair stuck in an ear piercing and had to rip it. Ow! Brutal. Okay, I have to, so I'm trying to hurry because I'm almost out of time. So I gotta get this done. Let's see. Entertaining Josh will return someday, but today apparently is not that day. I am just not talking. I'm trying a little bit, but for some reason I am a little bit locked up trying to get my brain to work on this. Using all 5 brain cells on this. Oh, I'm just realizing this has the same problem, which is not great. That's so annoying. Okay. I think we need to tear down the whole thing and dig it down lower because this space is just not enough space. But we know kind of what we're doing now. Bye, Jessica. Thank you for being here. Okay, how much further down do we need to go? Honestly, still haven't named my tarantula. Good lord. I feel like a name is like the first thing you do because it's terrifying otherwise. It's just terrifying without a name. Okay. Oh man, there's stuff in there. Brutal. Just madly dumping stuff in there because yikes. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so we want maybe make it just a tad thinner this time. We'll start. Already forgetting. I probably should have screenshotted some stuff. Is that 3? 4 on each side. Actually, I guess we can go one more in this direction. We do that, and gotta do the hoppers on the back. Look here. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's our output. See y'all really discussing names for the tarantula. I'm here for it. Let's see. Will this work if I just simplify that a little bit? It does. Okay, that does make things a little bit simpler. Good, 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 good. You can tell how much I use minecarts. We can probably do that. Hey Max, how you doing? Maxi Love Crochet. Yeah, we are we're working on a super smelter right here. I'm running low on time. Brain no worky good when trying to figure out redstone very quickly. So forgive me if I'm a little bit quiet at the moment. Also, Josh, no big donos from me anytime soon. We're saving money for something life-changing. Hey, congratulations. No sweat that. You really do not need to give big donos anyway. You're my mod, so highly appreciate what you're already contributing to the stream. But yeah, I hope life-changing go good. Hope good life-changing, not bad life-changing. Let's see. Oh, I'm dumb. Really, y'all just let me get away with that, do this for ages? Forget the row of hoppers? SMH. No, bad. Stop it. Get some help. Why are they doing this? Brother. Okay, there is a fairly simple fix. What is going on here? Why are they doing this? It's not cool. Oh my god, chill. Not cool. What in the frick frack paddywhack? Okay, that worked. I don't know why that worked, but it worked. Cool. Okay, where's those levers? Okay. Coming together. Living creature? Well, dang. I mean, you don't gotta, like, spill the beans if you don't want to, but... Let's see. Let me see if I can figure this out this time. Oh my god, how can I not do this? Tell the brain fatigue is hitting. Let's see. Boom, boom. Kind of don't love the placement, but we can make it work. Actually, kind of hate the placement. How do I make those a little bit better? I mean, I guess I can just put the chest there. It's a little bit industrial and ugly. Not the most pleasant thing to work with, but it will work. Definitely irks me, though. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to get up this angle. There we go. Those are some good guesses, baby dog or kitty. You can guess, I will neither confirm nor deny. You're having a child, another child. Let's see. Okay, so those are kind of right. The other minecart. Yep, I'm down to about 10 minutes, so I definitely have to get this done. Which means the whole room is probably not going to be finished, but that is okay as long as the super smelter is working. Oh yeah, I gotta still hook these up and figure out how I did it last time, which is gonna be the trick. Ooh. These need to be full blocks. I need to swap these. Now I can't do the redstone, right? Okay. This, right? I gotta get the redstone components. Oh shoot, this is wrong, man. It's supposed to be on the comparator. That. Like that. There we go. Excellent. Where's all my redstone dust? Is it in here? I don't know where it all went. I'm gonna go grab it. And grab some more. We almost named our cat that. We are redoing the storage system. Oh, yeah, yeah. Just catching up on it. Looks like y'all are talking amongst yourselves. Get a little more light in here to see what we're working with. Boom, boom. And then at redstone. No. Oh, are you serious? You're gonna be like that? Okay, hold on. That is so annoying. I don't have a good fix to that. I really don't have a good fix to that. Oh my god. Okay. I guess I could put the input... Alright, we're gonna have to work fast. This probably is for the best, but... Ugh, what a headache. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap the... fuel and the smelting materials sides so that the minecarts come from opposite directions. Which is going to make this harder. Break you. Find this out a little bit further. So glad I'm not going to make one of these. I used to make them all the time and then I forgot. They're really only useful if you do really big projects. I don't make them very often, but like sometimes you just really need it. This is like such a small one too. It's probably not worth all this effort in all honesty, but good to have it. Let's see. Nope. You gotta be that. You need to be a slab. I'm also very much kind of ad-libbing my own design here because I don't fully remember the quote-unquote right way of doing it. Is this lantern? Okay, not quite in the way. Wait, no. This is going to be in the way, isn't it? Okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Did I get the dust up there? Okay, here we go. Some dust, torch. Why can I not get this to work right? This is driving me nuts. These are the problem. Why is this lower a block than I remember? Hold on. Did I not even get this right over here? I've done some. Oh, that's what I did wrong. This is supposed to be here. This goes here. This goes here. Boom. Boom. Yep. Okay. Well, good news is that's a pretty easy fix. Okay. Right. Should be right. Other than I need to power these. How do I power this one? Oh, okay, I need to do this. No. Shoot, and now you're interfering with that. So maybe I put you here, and that way, yeah. And this torch isn't interfering with anything, is it? Oh, it might be. It is. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's okay. It's not really necessary. Just need to do that. And this one torch. Okay. Right. Right. A little bit sloppy, but it gets the job done. Y'all, I really got to end stream because I don't have a lot of wiggle room today on time. But let's just give her a quick test. Grab a little bit of coal. Or actually, there's a little bit of wood in there, I think. No. And a little bit of coal. And we can smelt up a little stone. We need a little bit more stone anyway. All right. Coal goes in here. Why aren't you working? You should have activated it. I don't have time for this. That's off. That's on. Redstone should be on. I'm guessing the slab is not enough. Okay. Alternate. Quick alternate plan to fix. Hold on. I need... Where is it? Boom. Just a little bit of glass. Transmissionable block. Where's that other comparator? I need it. Oh, this is just making a mess over here to rush. That was backwards. Genius. Glass goes. Okay, glass is already there, and then I need to place the comparator right here. gosh, does everything have to be such a mess? I'm trying to get this to work. Oh, you know, that might be affecting things too, is whether they're just clogged. Well, no, because it didn't move. What am I talking about? But it would have affected things. All right, last question of the day. Will he figure this out quickly enough? Dang, it's a full block. What do you want from me? Oh my god, can't place it. Why has this decided it doesn't work anymore? You're so annoying. Okay. Where did the coal go? There's the coal. This is a terrible way of doing things. This is gonna need to be reworked. Turns out, maybe I should stop trying to do things without a tutorial because I'm not good enough at it. But we throw that in there. Let's see what happens. At least it runs, you know? So just the first two got. And then... Yeah, okay. So... we'll need a little bit of work, but you know, that's all we got time for. We'll get it working. Hey, I mean, on the bright side, we got all this figured out. This looks good. This is all coming together very nice. So I think we did pretty good today. Guys, thank you for being here. I know it's a shorter stream. I will be back Thursday. I'm not sure it'll be Everwake. Depends on if I got everything finished tomorrow. But thank you for being here, and I will talk to you soon.